All right, today we're diving into something that's totally shaking up how we work. I mean, forget everything you know about the traditional office. Some of the world's biggest companies, they're building something completely different. They're called corporate campuses. So let's figure out what this really means for the future of work.
So, the big question is the office cubicle totally a thing of the past? I mean, are we really saying goodbye to those little gray boxes? We're going to look at this huge move away from isolated desks and towards a workplace that, honestly, looks and feels completely different.
Okay, so first up, beyond the cubicle. And let me tell you, this isn't just about picking new paint colors or furniture. No, this is a fundamental shift in what we even think an office is supposed to be.
And when you put them side by side, the difference is, wow, it's stark. The old way, you had your individual cubicles, a super formal environment. Everything was fixed in place. The new way, it's all about wide open spaces, a much more relaxed vibe, and, fun features that are meant to get people talking and moving around.
So what are we actually talking about when we say corporate campus? Well, think of it as a huge open office space that goes way beyond just desks and chairs. It's an entire environment that's been specifically engineered with two big goals in mind: to spark creativity and, of course, to boost productivity. Let's look at a couple of real-world examples.
All right, section 2. Let's take a look at the Amazon campus experience. Our first stop is Seattle, where Amazon has designed this incredible campus with a surprisingly laid-back philosophy at its core.
Yeah, forget those stuffy, windowless boardrooms. At Amazon, you might have your staff meetings up on a green roof, with everyone just sitting on bleachers. You can grab your lunch and eat at an outdoor table. There's even a reading room where you can grab a book and take it home, for free. And maybe the biggest thing, you can bring your dog to work. It's all about creating a space that feels more comfortable, more, human.
And when they say pet-friendly, they are not kidding. This isn't just one or two office dogs running around. We're talking more than 2,000 employees have registered to bring their dogs to work. That's a massive commitment to creating that relaxed atmosphere.
Okay, next up, we're heading to the place that you could argue really put the whole corporate campus idea on the map: Google's headquarters, the famous Googleplex. Now, if Amazon's campus is laid back by design, Google's is something else entirely. It's an environment that has been meticulously engineered for one thing: innovation.
I mean, the perks at the Googleplex are just legendary, right? Forget a normal office chair, you might be bouncing on a giant rubber ball instead. You get 3 free gourmet meals every single day. And if you need a break, just head over to one of the 2 swimming pools on campus, or maybe play a game on one of the many sand volleyball courts. It's basically a self-contained ecosystem built to keep you happy, inspired, and, let's be honest, on site.
But here's the thing. This isn't just about having fun for the sake of it. There is a very clear strategy behind all of this. These unconventional comforts, like the rubber balls and amazing food, are there to keep employees happy and focused. And all the physical exercise options, they're built right into the day because of the belief that moving your body directly boosts your brain activity.
But even with all of that, Google isn't stopping. They're not satisfied. They're already looking ahead to what's next. And their goal is even more ambitious. They want to completely erase the line between your indoor work life and the outside world.
So what's the plan? Well, it involves a new campus building that's almost entirely covered in glass, really blurring that boundary between inside and out. But the most radical idea might be the walls themselves. The office walls will actually be adjustable, so teams can literally move them around to create whatever kind of custom collaboration space they need, right in the moment. Total flexibility. So, that brings us to our final section: the future is open. After seeing all this, what's the big idea? What's really driving these incredible, expensive campuses?
It all really boils down to this one idea. The key to all of these new office design trends is creating more informal and open environments. That's it. The green roofs, the free food, the volleyball courts, they're all just different ways to get to that same goal.
So why this obsession with informal open spaces? Well, it's a business strategy, plain and simple, with 2 very clear targets. First, to encourage more creativity, and second, to lead to greater productivity. That is the bottom line.
So what you should take away from this is that this probably isn't just some quirky fad that's only for a few giant tech companies. The thinking is, as more and more businesses see the successful results, all the innovation and productivity coming out of these campuses, they're going to want a piece of that action. It's very likely we'll see more of them adopt this trend. It seems the future of the office really is open.
But all of this leaves us with a really provocative question to think about. When a company provides literally everything you could possibly need right there on its campus, food, exercise, even a place for your dog, what happens to the line between work and life? It's something to chew on. What really is the true price of a free lunch?